safe to say that you're happy as moving on with your career as Golden Boy and as your promoter and Canelo being your team inside the gym and all of that? Like, you haven't been influenced to go either way. Like, talk about that.
Nah, I just do what's right. I don't really get influenced by a lot of things, so I just know what I have to do, and what, regardless if people try to sway me any type of way, I'm just gonna do what's right and what I feel in my heart. So I can't really get influenced by anything like that. So I kind of just stay focused and just focus on what I got to do. And I know what I got to do, and that's knock out Gervonta Davis in 2 rounds in the second minute of that round. And when I call it, just know that it was said long before it happened. 2 rounds, baby, in the second minute of that round. Let's go, baby. Gone, cold. It won't even hurt, Gervonta.
Speaking of,
just kind of hurt. It's gonna kind of hurt for a second. Bang. Good night.
And a lot of people on social media have been saying after your win, which was a phenomenal win, you showed what you were made of in Dallas against Luke Campbell. People are saying on social media, if Ryan gets hit from Tank with a left hand like that, he's not getting up. I'm pretty sure you read those comments. What do you say to those people?
That man is going to need a ladder. That man is going to need a Stairmaster to hit me with that left. That man is no Luke Campbell. This man is 5'5.5" with a 67-inch reach. I don't even want to tell the specifics because I'm going to give people some knowledge that I'm going to knock him out in the second round. This man cannot hit me. He says, he even told me, if I hit you with that left, yes, the key word is if. You will not hit me with that left. There's no way you could even touch me, man. That man is too ugly to beat me. I'm champion. I'm pretty. I got all of it. Let's go. Second round in the second minute, that man is out cold. I will not let this man beat me. He won't even touch me. You think he's going to touch me? I'm going to be doing this to him like, come on. Like, you play with your little cousins and your little cousins that want to fight you and you just got your hand
from them. They're like this. Yeah. Yeah,
that's exactly what's going to happen.
Wow. What was the conversation you guys had when you were FaceTiming before your fight?
He couldn't get a word out of his mouth. He was shook. There was nothing he could say. I looked him dead in his eyes. I said, you getting knocked out in the second round. There's no way. He knows, deep inside, he knows he's getting knocked out in that second round. There's nothing he could do about it. Nothing he could do about it. Second round, I looked him dead in his eyes. Said second round. And every chance I get to look him in his eyes, I'm going to say second round knockout. You're out cold. Anytime I get the chance when I'm looking at him.
I'm sorry. Who do you think Mike Tyson would root for if you fought Gervonta Davis?
Man, let me tell you, Mike was the most excited. I've never seen a grown man more excited in my life. It looked like he was at a candy shop when I was going off on him. I don't know who Mike's going to go. I think Mike's going to play, neutral, but Mike knows what it is. Mike knows what it is. You're gonna watch this podcast, and he knows it's really even knows deep inside his second round knockout. He knows. He's not gonna say it, but he did have those deuces up. You seen in the picture I posted. He had the deuces up. He knows what it is.
Now, how serious, Ryan? For those just tuning in, Ryan Garcia on with us. Is this fight like? Have you had a conversation with Eric Gomez and Oscar? Yo, send him an offer. I really want to fight him. Like, has that conversation happened yet?
I've been having conversations for a while. You know what I mean? I like when Gervonta made that comment. I'll let it be known. When he made that comment, who I talked to before the fight, I talked to Al Heyman, but not on I'm gonna fight Gervonta. It was just a simple good luck, champ. Blah blah blah. Okay, cool. Gervonta tried to make it seem like I said, oh, that contract. I didn't say none of that. All he said was good luck. That was all.
Well, who made that phone call with you and Al Heyman? Was it you or did he call you?
No, he called my advisor, Lupe Valencia. But but it's not even on. We weren't even talking about the fight. We're just talking. Right. We're talking about good luck, champ. That was it. So Gervonta, he don't even know what went on in that phone call. But I'm gonna talk to Oscar. I believe Sunday. I'm gonna have dinner with him. We're gonna sit down, and Oscar is behind it. Trust me, Oscar knows I'm gonna knock out Tank. You seen what he said before the fight? Ryan Garcia gonna walk through Tank.
You know what I wanted to know?
Just trust me, guys. The fight's gonna be made. I promise you. You guys start getting excited now. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen. Let everybody know. Just don't. It's gonna happen this year.
Who's the biggest doubter that you proved wrong on Saturday?
I know who.
Who is it? Say it. Zakin Barack.
I got one more fight to do, and then I'll tell you. I got one more fight. Gervonta, I got one more fight, and then I'll tell you. That's a promise.
You
I'll come
promise
back
to
and
tell us who your biggest
You got to
doubter
tell us
was.
first, though, before anybody else.
I want to know, win or lose. I don't care what happens. You come back and you tell us who's that biggest doubter.
Hey,
even though you
promise.
say it's second round. Even though you say second round.
That's a problem. But it's second round. But yes, that's a problem when I win. Not there is no win or lose. When I win, yes, I will. I promise. That's a promise. You got a promise for me. I'll come back and tell you that exact. Remember that question.
Okay.
Hey,
I know
Ryan,
you're a man of your word.
We all saw, you and Canelo interacting with each other after the fight, right? But was there a moment where the cameras weren't on and nobody heard or read your lips? What was one of the things that Canelo said to you after that victory in private?
He was just proud of me. He was proud of me like a big brother would be proud. He seen me and he said, "Man, I'm so proud of you." That's all. Like, it kind of felt very emotional. He was just very proud of me, and it was a good moment. It was a very good moment.
Yeah. Speaking of a proud big brother, how did you feel when Sean was fighting? Were you nervous at times? Like towards the end of the fight?
I ain't nervous. I knew Sean was gonna fight like he did. Sean don't train a day in his life. That man don't care. That man, Sean's the type of person. He just don't care. You know what I mean? Like I asked him, like, "You good?" He's like, "Man, I don't care about this fight." I was like, "All right." I mean, I know it's 4 rounds, but if you don't train, 4 rounds feels like 12.
Yeah.
I mean, Sean knows that. Sean's a very talented fighter. If Sean trained, man, he'll whip anybody's. Sean is a monster. He don't care. I don't know what other way to put it. He just doesn't care. But he don't want to be a boxer. That man wants to be a police officer. So
really,
he's gonna be yeah. Sean don't want to be no boxer. Sean just does it just to do it. You know what I mean? But you don't want to box.
Look, wow. Ryan, you obviously want to fight Tank. That's the next fight you want. You don't want to fight anybody else. But do you think that Tank is the most difficult fight at 135? How do you feel about Teofimo, about Devin Haney, Loma?
Not gonna be the most difficult. It's the biggest. It's the most important fight right now.
So what's next after that? If you do knock Tank out in 2 rounds, what happens with Ryan Garcia's career for 2021 and 2022?
Well, with all, I'm gonna fight Manny Pacquiao after Gervonta Davis.
So that's the goal. Beating
Tank. I don't know how you're 22 years old and you have as much power as you have, bro. And I'm not talking about the power in the ring. I'm talking about the power to get whatever you want. That's special. That's not just, given to everybody. And that is given by God. But that's crazy that you're 22 years old. You have no title, but you're basically one of the most popular guys in boxing right now, if not the most popular guy in boxing right now.
Yeah, man, I'm just thankful. Every day I got to be thankful to be in a great position. And man, this journey is beginning. Let's go. It's time.
Right.
I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. Let's go. Hey, look, come on, guys. You got to dance a little bit with me. Come on, man. Let's go.
Everybody know the bully don't dance. Look at Ark. He dances.
Listen, because I'm Hispanic, so I know a little bachata. Come on, that ain't nothing. Hey, Ryan, you talked about a while back that you have a schedule for your career. You want to retire. I don't know if it was 28 years old. It was a young age.
26.
26, right? 26 years old. This is back when you had Lanadas on your schedule, Campbell, and so on and so forth. Yeah. So now, are you still on track to retire at 26? And does Ryan Garcia go straight to Hollywood? Is film opportunities, acting? What's next after 26, if that's still your plan?
Yes, I do still plan to retire at 26. I move on. I'm going to move on to choose to inspire people in a different way and to play my part in this battle of hate and confusion in this country of America. And I don't know how I'm going to do it. I just know that that's what I plan to do. So, wherever it takes me. And that's why I plan to leave at 26. I'm going to do whatever I got to do in this sport and then leave and go on and try to fight that battle.
Can you touch on what happened in Capitol Hill in Washington yesterday a little bit?
Like I said, you choose what you inspire what you put out, and that's in everybody. Whatever you put out is what you're gonna inspire people to do. In my opinion, humble opinion, Donald Trump did inspire hate. I don't care which way you put it, and I don't care if he covers his tracks after he says something bad. Think about this. So you say something bad, and then you try to cover that. Whatever you said bad is not forgotten. And people are trying to confuse people, and that's where the confusion comes from, because he's always covering his tracks after he says something. That's not right. You don't do that, because then that causes confusion. Whatever you put out into the world, it will be out. And I'm gonna fight. Trust me. That's another fight. But don't worry. In due time, that's gonna be that big one, and I'm gonna win that one too. Trust me.